Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is a collection selection Saturday, and we are, of course, picking new pencils for the week and finishing off the page that we started on Wednesday. Hello, Emily. Hello, Noelle. Hello, Joyce. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all doing well, and all of you lurkers out there, good morning. Well, it's morning here, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to anyone out there. Not sure what time of the day it is for you. I hope everyone is doing well on this fine Saturday or Sunday if you live in Australia. If you live in Australia, go back to bed. Just saying. Good morning, Nightbot. How is everyone today? I hope you can all hear me. I can't hear me, so yeah. So I will show you how far I got on the page. We're going to do a quick background on it and then start on another page today. As soon as I can open the book. So that is how far I got on her. We got to do her crown, well, her tiara thing, and then the background. And then we'll move on to a new page. '70s and raining. Oh, nice. We had thunder and lightning storms up here, but we had absolutely no rain. It was weird. I didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. Scares me when we get thunder and lightning storms with no rain. I'm going to adjust the camera because it's kind of wonky. There we go. That's a little better. So that is how far I got on this one. I did finish her hair. I like it. I think it turned out really cute. She's definitely a redhead. Oy, oy, oy. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't know how you survived that. Well, we hit that a couple of years ago, and it was horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. And we have our cauldron here. Yay, the cauldron. Hello, Alex. Let me know if they're on sale at Hobby Lobby. These. Let me know if these are on sale at Hobby Lobby. Yeah, dry lightning is horrifying. Luckily, it was a lot of sheet lightning up here, but further up towards Washington, it was strike lightning, and it was horrible. Alex is lurking McGurky. All right, so who's ready to choose a set of pencils? We've been going for a few minutes now, and yeah, that's just too hot. That is way too hot, Joyce. Let's take the lid off the cauldron. We gave it a good shake. We still got quite a few in there. All right, who's ready? Who's ready? We've got the colored pencil of the week in my hand. Let's see what it is. Ooh. How did those ones get back in there? So we have the Scooby-Doo pencils. I don't know how they got back in there, but the Scooby-Doo pencils it is. Let's grab our swatch chart. I saw Evelyn at Emily's yesterday. DVD. Those are all Derwent. Did I not put the swatch? There it is. It's like, I know I have a swatch chart for it. All right. Yeah, I haven't seen her in my chat in quite some time, but she was in Emily's yesterday. All right, I'm going to grab the pencils. Oy. And these ones we're going to have to actually work out of the pencil bag because there's way more in there than my little holder holds. So this is a 280 set of pencils. We've got metallics, we've got fluorescents, and we've got all the colors of the rainbow. It's a really nice set of pencils. I really like them. But I could have swore we used these ones already. I don't know how they ended up back in there. But it may have been before I started doing the cauldron. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, she was over in Emily's yesterday, so I hope she's doing okay. Um, she said it was a little warm, but she didn't say anything about being heat stroked or anything, which is good. But yeah, that is just way too hot, Joyce. All right, so we've got the pencils ready here. And of course, as you can see, we've got yellows, peach tones, into our oranges, our reds, our pinks. Lots and lots of pinks in this one. Some great purples as well. Into our blues, into our blue greens, into our greens, and then into our browns and our brown greens, our red browns, into our dark browns, our grays, our metallics, and our neons. Lots and lots of pretty, pretty colors. All right, I'm going to zoom you in. And we're going to move it over. There we go. So you can actually see what I'm doing. So Alex, Lurky McGurky. She's not listening because she's in Hobby Lobby. I might have to go there later on today. All right, so we're going to start on her tiara thing. And so we're going to start on the little flowers. I'm going to do the flowers close to the same color as her dress. Hello, Yana. All right, so we're going to start with you just left the Hobby Lobby. Let's see. Yeah, well, maybe. So many colors to choose from. Let's start with 165. Were the inks on sale at Hobby Lobby, the Distress ink? Hello, Mandy. Thank you, Yana. All right. So these are a oil-based pencil, so of course you will be layering with the Scooby-Doo pencils. I know they're not called Scooby-Doo pencils, but that's what we're going to call them because the DBDSZYH is just hard to say. Hello, Sue. Hello, Catherine. I will have to take a look then. Because I need some browns. I don't have any browns. I'm going around the insides here, trying not to color over. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit more so you can actually see what I'm doing. Because it's a very, very pale purple. Hello, Sue. If I missed you coming in, I can't remember if I did or not. Okay. Just quickly going over with the light color here. Just doing all the petals. Oh, it figures. But I'll take a look later. All right, now we're going to use number 32. I'm going to sharpen it. Okay. So you bought them out and now they don't have any more, so there's no point me going there? Is that what you're saying? No, it's fine. It saves me a trip. Well, Hobby Lobby has them on sale for like two something. And I didn't get all the colors. I only got some of the colors. I didn't get all of them. All right. Now we're just going to come in to our gem here as well. Okay. Yeah, they are ridiculously priced, so. Well, you saw what I got at Runaway, so. Oh, nice, Mandy. Thank you. I love seeing the puppies. They're so cute. And if you didn't live so darn far away. So I'm just going around the edges of the petals, giving them a little bit deeper of a purple. There's some overlapping petals here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, they are. Puppies are wonderful. I love puppies. Now we're going to use number, let's see, what number? No. 149. Where, oh where is 149 gone? 184. So it should be this way. Okay. It's got all covered up here, that's why. No. There it is. I was looking in the wrong direction. So we're going to come in with a darker one down here at the bottom. I know, they're just little tiny flowers. Shouldn't be, so much work, but I want them to look a certain way. And they're not quite there yet. Hello, Wicca! Good to see you. I hope you are doing well. Thank you. I'll try not to spend too much time on the flowers, but alright, now we're going to take our light color again. Nice! I'm glad you're off this weekend. I hope you enjoy your weekend off. Nice. Well, it's a nice morning for it. Alright. Now we're going to put some yellow in there. That is definitely true. I hope the heat goes away for you. Being overheated is never fun. So I'm going to use number 3. Yeah, maybe. No. I'll use number 4. Yeah, our heat wave broke yesterday too. So we're supposed to start cooling off now. Hello, Mr. Choo Choo. do the metal part here, as well as here. And then we're going to take this one. Yeah. Yeah, I bet. Yay! I'm glad it's starting to get sunny there. Get you out of that wet. So I'm using number 12, which is a light toned brown with a little tiny bit of a red in it. So it's kind of like a burnt umber, or yeah, burnt umber. We're going to use that for our shadow areas. And we're going to come in with a darker one as well. Just to age the gold a little bit. Let's make it a little shiny. So now I'm going to come in with, I think 16 is a little too light. Let's go with 17. Yeah, definitely sounds good to those people that are 117. All right, now we're going to go in with number 17. Yeah, in the winter we always want it warmer. In the summer we always want it cooler. We are a fickle bunch, aren't we? And then we're going to come back through with number 4. I'll bring that red-brown out a little bit further. Don't want it to look too yellow. All right, now we take our brush and we brush it off. And then we're going to take a little gel pen and now I have a purple one in here somewhere. Okay, so I've got a blue purple or a red purple. What do you think we should do the little dots and the gems with? I think this one here will do in the red purple. and we'll see how it looks. Yeah, I'm really not impressed with these Arteza gel pens lately. They seem to be clogging. Yeah, it's best not to take off your clothes at work. They get all fussy about it. Okay, I think I got them all. All right, and there we have that. So that is what we're going to do on her. And now we're going to do the background. Hello, Connie. Probably. Possibly. It's a possibility. Go to work and take off all your clothes. It might be a reason for dismissal. Just saying. All right, gonna stick these in the pencil holder. We're gonna grab this, and I'm gonna zoom you out so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so zoomy, zoomy, zoomy. Zoomy, zoomy, zoomy. Zoomy, zoomy, zoomy. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the entire background gold. So we're going to use the Brilliance Gold, Galaxy Gold. Which I got when I went shopping and broke my no-buy. So I've got my dauber here. And we're just going to do a blanket coat of it over the whole background. I'm not worried about the leaves at this point. I will be doing something with the leaves shortly. But I want to be sure that I get between all the leaves. Now hopefully this will look the way I want it to and won't look god-awful. I have a vision in my brain. So I'm really hoping that this will come out the way I want it to. I do have a page behind this, so if this does go through the page, it's not going to go on to the next page. Good morning, Kenny. Hello, Bonnie. Hello, Bob. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I know this is probably looking pretty hideous at this moment. Thank you, Bonnie. I'm just currently ruining the background. It's okay. Just going to smooth that all out. Okay. And there we have the gold part. Just make sure I don't have any major splotches. Possibly. I'm not going to guarantee that one because I'm not quite sure what I'm doing, but that's okay. We will figure it out. All right, now we're going to take our mowed lawn. And this is the Distress Ink mowed lawn. And we're going to take our brush. And we're going to zoom you in so you can see what I'm doing. There you go. There you go. Now these ones back here, I'm going to start fading the ones in the background. The ones in the foreground we're going to make a little darker. I'm going to put it on the palette just so I can get more ink. See, my intention is to have the background look distant and faded. And then down here at the bottom, where I'm going to be adding closer up leaves or coloring closer up leaves, I'm going to be using more of my pencils as well as the ink. Yeah? And what did they say, Catherine? Oh, okay. All right. Well, isn't that nice of them? I take it the Hobby Lobby there does not like putting their Ranger inks on sale. Hello, Zoe. Okay, so yours are the distress oxides. Okay. So that's a little bit different than the distressed inks. That's the big ones that Emily had last night. I had some distress oxides. I gave them away. I didn't like them. And it's probably because I just don't know how to use them, but I just didn't like them. Nice. That's a good price. Hello, Arts and Craft. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, you'll figure it out. Like I said, I just didn't know how to use them very well, and I think mine were a little bit dry. But I gave them to somebody that knew how to use them and weren't frustrated with them. And once I get frustrated with something, I can't use it. It makes me mad. then I then I hold it against it. Awesome. I think I'm going to take a little bit of the other one as well. Put a lid on this. Duh. Because I have a couple of different greens. Just wondering if I want to put a darker green on it. On some of the ones in the... Basically, I just want this to be a little bit green against that gold. The distressed inks they have a different composition. From what I understand of what the lady at the hobby store that I go to told me, is the distressed oxides have a bit of a metallic composition to it. So when you spray them with water and you leave water on them, they rust a little and they get this rustic look, which is kind of cool, but I could never get them to do that. Um, just so I do not mind you letting people know you have a channel, but please don't spam it in the chat. Self-promotion's fine, but please just don't spam it. Ordering groceries. Hello, Angela. Welcome, welcome. All right. So this is probably boring y'all to tears. Watching me destroy this background. All right. I'll put down some more green. Yeah, they do look really cool when they work. I could never get them to work that way, but they do look, I have seen people get them to work properly, and they do look really cool when they work. But they also have a nice soft look to them as well. So you don't have to do that. You can use them the same way you use any inks. And they've got a nice pastel-y soft look to them. Welcome back. I hope you enjoy your tacos. Hello, Momo. Working off the palette. I have a Tim Holtz glass palette um, on my covering my desk, so that's what I usually work off of. I got a big daub there. Oops. Now we're going to start incorporating some of the darker greens. So I'm going to grab the evergreen bough. Yeah. Well, kind of. It's still looking like a hot mess, but hopefully it'll turn out the way I want it to. So I'm going to take a little bit of lawn and a little bit of evergreen bough. Evergreen bough has a bit of a blue tone to it. So we're just going to tone it down with the green of the mowed lawn. And just make a dark green. Thank you. You'll be able to figure it out. I'll show you what you can do with them. But watch some videos. Zucchini Kitty's really good with them. Um, there's a few out there that are just fantastic with the inks. I have a tendency to just play with them until I get understanding of what I'm doing a little bit. And so sometimes even then I don't have full understanding of what I'm doing. I just go with it. Fake it till you make it. Awesome, Kenny. It's the first time I've ever done really red hair. You know, I've done strawberry blonde and brown with red highlights, but this is the first time I've ever done red hair. Nice. I thought about giving her freckles, but I guess with the red hair I really should have, but oh no. Yeah, with the heat they'll be looking for somewhere to hide and where it's a little cooler too. Yeah, that would That's a possibility. Okay, I need my smaller one for this part. Yeah, the ones out here are weird. Um, they will go for the sugar, but 9 times out of 10 they're looking for protein. So they're going for meats and stuff like that, which to me is just weird. And I'm off screen. Why didn't nobody tell me? There we go. All right, now moving over to this area over here. Now this area doesn't have as much of the gold because the background is not in the way. Well, you know, whatever gets you through the winter, you know? It is that time of year where they start filling the pantry, so to speak. Aw. Never be sorry for hubby showing you pretty, really cute videos that make you giggle. Not ever anything to be sorry about, Angela. Oh my goodness. That's just silly. Well, it's Saturday. Maybe he has somewhere else that he needs to be. But people are so impatient lately, so people have no patience. Yep. Yeah, no, the library doesn't do late fees. He just is impatient. He just does. He wants to be there exactly when it's open, and they best be on time. Oh goodness, I hate it when the trains do that. They have a heavy load and it jumps a little. It makes a thunk thunk noise. Always makes me jump. All right, now we're going to do up at the top. So I'm going to move you up. And then we'll be done with the ink part of the background. Oh no. Well, the package is different. You know, that's something you've been waiting for. Oh wow, they've had it since August? Like the start of August? That's crazy. All right. I know this is looking like a little bit of a mess, but it will hopefully come together and look better once I'm done. Oh, I'm sorry. I wish there was something that you could drink that was the same flavoring without the effects of it. You know what I mean? That you can make a hot drink out of and feel like you're at least, trying. To appease the body. So these ones here, we want them to be a little more faded. So we're going to start lightening them as we get to the top. And we're going to use the darker down at the bottom. like so. All right, so that's that. Now I'm going to take some paper towel and wipe the ink up off my palette so I don't get it all over the book. There we go. Nice, well done. All right, so I'm going to zoom you out. And we're going to put those aside. And we're going to take our pencils back out. I put my inks over here so I know where they are. And then we're going to take some green pencils. And we're going to start with 139. Yeah, aspartame's awful. Don't use aspartame. Hello, Shannon. That stuff makes my throat close up and oh, it's terrible. Okay, going to zoom you back in. We're going to start up here. And we're just going to take our dark color and define the leaves here. Like so. Oh, we missed a leaf. This one's going to be a little bit lighter because we missed it in the background there. Yeah, I have found that I am allergic to aspartame. It does give me a bit of an anaphylactic shock response, so I cannot use it. That and it's not good for you anyway. Stuff is terrible for you. So as we come closer down here, the leaves in the back are going to be a little bit lighter. So we're not going to do as much on them. We're just going to outline them a little bit, define them. But the ones that are up closer, we'll add just a little bit more of the green. Yeah. Yeah. I've been trying to exercise a little bit more. But that's pretty much all I can do. You know, too old for, and with my stomach issues, I can't really go on a diet. I've already taken myself off sugar, gluten, starch. There's not really much more that I could not eat that would help me lose weight. So going on a diet's kind of pointless for me. I do have to watch the nut products because I found out that nuts are fattening. Yeah, food, my favorite. Yeah. Yes, the pencils go over the ink very nicely. As long as you don't press too hard, um, especially if the ink is still a little damp, because the coloring book paper will tear. So as long as you're really gentle or really light-handed over top of the ink. If you are heavy-handed, I would suggest letting the ink dry for a little while. Yeah, monk fruit's a good replacement. So is coconut sugar. I prefer coconut sugar than monk fruit. Monk fruit has a bit of a cooling sensation, which is great for, if you want to put it in something minty. But when you're eating a chocolate chip cookie. But I do use pure leaf stevia as well as coconut sugar. I do try to stay away from the erythritol and the sucralose and aspartame, of course. I don't touch aspartame. That stuff makes me very ill. Oh, they're the DBDSZYH, the Scooby-Doo pencils. The Scooby-Doo pencils were chosen. Yeah, yeah. not raw honey. It has to be pasteurized. And agave's okay as well. But I prefer agave more for candy and stuff like that. Pure honey has too much bacteria, or raw honey has too much bacteria in it. So I can't eat it raw. It has to be pasteurized. I have found dehydrated honey actually works really good for sugar replacement in recipes and stuff like that. So if you can get dehydrated honey, it's cup for cup as sugar, so that works really well as well. Yep, stevia you can grow in your garden. Alex has some growing in her yard. Thank you. Didn't want her to be lost in the page, so. Sorry if I go all quiet. Concentration. Yeah, that's always really good. Mint leaves in water with a little bit of stevia. Give you a little bit of a sweet water. Sweet and refreshing. I like coconut sugar. You can get a purified one as well, Angela. That's a little bit like white sugar. Um, it's actually there's the unprocessed, which is more like a brown sugar, but there's also a processed one that is almost like a white sugar, and it doesn't have as much of that molasses taste to it. It still has a little bit of it, but not as much. It works great in coffee. Well, in iced coffee because I drink my hot coffee black, so. But in a bit of an iced coffee, it's good. All right, so there's that part there. Now we're going to move down to the bottom here. So I'm just going to move you down so you can see the bottom. And we're going to go with a little bit of a lighter and darker green. So we're going to go with a 122 and 110. Just have to find 110. Where is 110? So it should be where it should be and where it is two different things. There it is. Yeah, Monkford has an acquired taste to it. All right, so 110 is a lighter green, so we're going to start with that. It's not as light as the ink, so it will sit and the ink will be the highlight. So this is going to be our secondary color. The ink is our highlight color, and then we'll use a dark color on top as well. Because these leaves are going to be up a little bit closer, giving more dimension to the page, is what I'm hoping anyway. The pencils for the week are going to be the DBD SZYH. Those are the pencils for the week. I do the collection selection first thing as soon as I start. So yes, we have chosen the collection for next week. We have not chosen the book for next week. So we have 1 week left of Asian artists of August in August. So we will be choosing another Asian artist page. And hello, Barbara. No worries, no worries. I have picked them. They are the DBZ. I call them, well, I have had people tell me that might as well just call them the Scooby-Doo pencils because yeah, the name is difficult to work on. I have no idea. They haven't had a lot of the 120 sets available for a while. So I don't know if they're selling out of them as soon as they become available or if they're just not able to manufacture them or maintain production on them. I'm not quite sure. I am not sure. All right, Yana, have a great day. So I'm just going back and forth with the two darker colors, making the leaves here stand out a little bit more in the foreground. Don't worry about it, you're fine. Hello, Emily. It's in the pipeline though. Okay. Yeah, the manufacturer, like I said, I'm not sure, and Emily would know better than I do, so it seems to be in the manufacturing. So Emily, the Hobby Lobby here in Oregon had them on sale as well, but Alex went down and bought them all out. All the inks. So I'll have to go up to Salem and see if they're on sale up there too. Hello, Tanya. Good morning, good morning. Good afternoon. For you, I guess it's afternoon. Wow. Yeah, that's to be expected though. It was nice of Steve to go check for you though. Try not to color off the edge of the page. Yep, major heavy points. Oh, wow. Even brought back chocolate. Oh, yeah. Couldn't come back with the ink, so I got you some chocolate, honey. Yeah, he's racking up those hubby points. Absolutely, he's a keeper. Oh, Emily, did you want to see the prototype for the ink holder? He hasn't finished designing the lid and all of the bits for it, but he's working on it. But I can show you the prototype. He's working on making a lid for it and a strapping unit so that you can strap them all together and pick them up and move them. Okay. So that's the way those are going to go. I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side. But for the moment, we're going to zoom out. And so each of the trays nestles into each other. Now I have all my inks upside down. I asked the girl at the store and she said you can store them pretty much however you want. I have them upside down because the little pads that go on the big jobbers, where are they? I have them here. Oh, there. So those little pads go on the wooden dauber holder things. So these ones here fit, these little pads all fit right in the ink underneath. Yes, I've labeled them all. So all of the little daubers, the finger daubers, fit in there. And I put little labels on them. And the round daubers, they'll fit right in the square. So you get enough room for 12 with the daubers, the inks, in each tray. And underneath, so if you don't store them this way, and you store them this way, get in there. Underneath there's a hole, so you can push it up. So it doesn't matter. Like I said, I talked to the girl at the art store, and she said it really doesn't matter how you store them, just as long as the lid is closed tightly. Same with the holder, the dauber, and put it in there and push it up. And he's working on a strap system. So what he's working on is he's going to put little bolts, little nipples, I guess, on each tray, and he's printing a strap that'll hold 5 trays and the lid. So it will be all put together so you can carry it around. And you can put up to 5 trays on the strap and have them all put together. Yeah, yeah. But that's how that tray system is going to work for those types of inks. Now, back to the joys of coloring in leaves. Tell me if you guys are horribly, horribly bored of coloring in leaves, and I will stop. But we've got a lot of leaves here to color. All right, now we're going to take just a little bit of this one, and we're just going to blend that. And these ones in the front, we're going to use more colors on them because they're not going to have as much of the yellow-green on it from the gold. So we're just going to add a little bit of light green. I know on Saturday we normally pick a new page, but we started this one, so we're going to finish it. And I did think about finishing it off screen, but I wanted to show you how I use the inks for a background as well as to prep an area to color it. But there is a huge learning curve difference between the dewdrop and water drop inks than the distress ink, I am finding. It's not a horrible thing, but it is definitely different. Hello, Bee. Hello. No, I already said hello to Tanya. I already said hi to Tanya. The inks I have are, I think they're 5 ounce, I'm not sure. They're just the little minis. Need to sharpen this one again. But that's okay. We'll say hi to Tanya twice. I don't mind. So I'm just going around the edges. Again, it's just getting the leaves done. And you could, of course, always do the leaves in multiple colors and all that fun stuff too. I wanted them to be the green because I didn't want too many colors distracting from her colors themselves. And the green goes really well with the purple as well as the red in her hair. So such a simple page, but it takes so long to do. All right, so I'm just going to do a few more of the leaves. I'm going to try to get some of this bottom part finished up so that I can move on to, as you can probably see, there's little dots through everything, and those are little berries. So I'm going to be doing those with the purple gel pen just to make them shiny and stand out a little bit. So as you can see, you can definitely color right on top of the ink without a problem. The drier the ink is, the better um, you can color on it. Like especially if you're a heavy-handed person, don't try to color on top of your ink really heavy-handed until it's dry. You may end up tearing the page if you don't wait. So patience. Patience is one of those things. And then we'll take a look and I'll show you what page I'm going to be coloring for the rest of the week with the DBD SZYH, also known as the Scooby-Doo pencils, what we'll be coloring with them for the rest of the week. And hopefully the book I picked will accept the pencils. Because I want to color in one of the new books that I just got. Because, it is an Asian artist as well. And it's pretty. And I want to color in it. So. Hopefully I'm still here. Everybody's gone all quiet on me, watching me color green things. Ah. So I'll finish up this part, the last part up at the top I'll do off camera because it's going to be a whole lot of the same thing. Then we're going to take some of the lighter. We're just going to blend that all together. I'm not sure if Amazon Tammy is back. If she is, she will be streaming approximately 2 hours after me. And yeah, I'm not sure who else is streaming today. I always have so much to do on Saturdays after stream. I will pop over into Discord for a little bit while I get some lunch together. All right. I know it's a little bit choppy still, but that's okay. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to take our purple gel pen. If I didn't stick it back in there, I did. And we're just going to fill in those dots. Try not to stick my arm in the gel pen. And I think that's all of them over there. Okay. All right. All right, so I'm going to zoom you out. Ah, nice. No problem. All right, so I'm just going to zoom you out. So I will finish up this part up here off screen, but there we have her all finished up with a little bit of sparkle. What you coloring, Angela? picking colors for copper. Yeah, and if I move it the right way, it should be a little shiny because it's a goldy color, but I like the yellow color of it. All right, so that is that one. What we're going to be working on for this week is, let's see if I can find it again. Should be, there it is. Ah! We'll just throw those anywhere. So we'll be working on this page. I'll zoom you in so you can see it. So that's the page that we will be working on this week. It's not too intricate, but it still has enough intricacies that should keep us busy. Let's pick all my stuff up. So, yes, it is Gugeli, and we will be working on this one here. It is Gugeli's Find Color, and that will be our final Asian artist of the month. I did finish the other Gugeli one. I don't know if I showed you. I haven't taken a picture of it because I'm not horribly fond of it, but I'll show it to you if you want me to. So that is the one that we're going to work on. I don't know if you want to see this. I made a bit of a mess of it, so I'm not overly fond with the way it looks, but I will show it to you if you want to see it. Only if you want to see it. So because it's in the middle of a page and it cuts the picture right in half, I'm going to have to take the 2 pages out and try to put them together. But I haven't gotten brave enough to do that yet. Now, the paper in the Gugeli books is a really, really good paper. The one thing that I did find, and Emily, you'll be interested to know this, is even though the paper in this book is really, really good, I think it's very porous because the ink went through the page here. I did the inks on the flowers here, and it actually bled through the page. The background is actually pan pastel. So all this swirly around her is pan pastel. But what I'm going to do is I am going to take one of the front pages like this page here, and I'm going to test it for watercolor and see how well watercolor does well on it. So and if you guys want, I can show you how to do what I did there on Try It Tuesday. It was an experiment and it went very well. Oh, thank you guys. I think it's just because of the seam in the book, it sort of detracts from it. So it kind of looks off to me. But yes, that is what I did there. But I can show you how to do that technique. it was an experiment and I really enjoy the way it turned out. So thanks, Alex. All right. So, yes, what we will be doing, and I like the fact that it's all on one page, so I'm not going to be messing with the seam, is the girl in the cage, the angel in the cage. So we'll have a little bit of everything to work on and with. So that is what we're going to work on this week. I will start that on Monday. Okay, I will. It's a very simple, and you will think, why didn't I think of that? On how simple it is. All right, guys. Thank you all very much for watching. Of course, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. And of course, always relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye-bye for now.